Yo, what it do, man? We back in this bitch. If you're new to the channel, have issued a challenge of reaching 20K by 2025. And I also talk about other financial topics. Basically, the gist is to never be beholden to anyone other than yourself. We on the path to financial freedom and to realizing our true potential. Realizing who we can be to the fullest. But with that being said, man, I just want to say that 20K isn't the end goal. 20K is actually just the beginning. Job's not finished, like Kobe said, bro. That's just phase one. That's just phase one in our plan. That's just phase one in our project. We got to meet phase one before we can move on to phase two and phase three and phase four. Get what I'm saying? So you can't be looking at 20K as unobtainable. It's very obtainable. There's a lot of people with 20K right now just sitting in a checking account. They don't even know what to do with it. They just got it sitting. They just got it sitting. If they see an opportunity in the markets, if the market's red, if the market is looking very bearish, they can just go ahead and throw a clean 5K into the markets right now. Right now, while everyone is fearful, they can just throw that into the markets and profit off of everyone else's fear. They can do that right now. That's what having money affords you the power to do, to capitalize on angst and anger. That's one of the reasons why we got to be saving up this 20K, man. Because with that 20K, you can actually capitalize on some of these opportunities and not be left out because you don't have it. You get what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this 20K. Just so you can be prepared for when shit hits the fan, or if there's an opportunity that you could throw some money at and potentially profit off of in the grand scheme of things. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing with the initial 20K. The next goal is to be maybe save about 50K by the end of 2025. Going into 2026, I'll touch more on that as the time is appropriate. But right now, we focusing on this 20K. Do not lose sight of the 20K. Do not lose sight of the 20K. We got to get to the 20K before we can get to the 50K. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, how are you going about saving your 20K? I could tell you how I'm going about saving my 20K. Again, every day, I'm watching my budget. I'm trying to cut out anything. I'm trying to thin the herd. I'm trying to minus the herd. I'm trying to trim the fat. Any unnecessary purchases I'm making, I'm constantly analyzing those purchases and trying to see which transactions I can cut out of my budget so I can save more money towards that 20K. For instance, I used to get a frosted coffee from Chick-fil-A every morning. That frosted coffee, tax included, is running you about $4.70. That's $4.70 I can save, bro. I don't necessarily need coffee in the morning. I can thug it without coffee. I can just get me a water or whatever. See, I had programmed my mind to think I need that coffee in the morning in order to deal with people and talk to people. I don't necessarily need that. I used to operate without a coffee. I used to operate without breakfast. I don't necessarily need it. It all starts in the mind, bro. You got to reprogram your mind. A lot of this shit is start with how you think, bro. If your thinking is fucked up, everything else will follow suit. Everything else will follow suit, bro. Mind over matter, bro. As above, so below. That's the philosophy I espouse and subscribe to because it's real. I think, therefore I am. I am that I am. So if you think that you need something, you're going to program your body to think that you need it. You get what I'm saying? The mind does not exist absent or apart from the body. The mind is the body. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into too much of the philosophy. You get what I'm saying? We could probably touch on that on another time. But you get what I'm saying. Get your mind in order first, bro. Stop thinking that 20K is unobtainable just because it's a high number and you don't necessarily make enough to be able to save 20K. When I say that, that should motivate you to pursue some type of avenue that makes enough money to where you can save that 20K. If you're not really doing nothing right now, cool. I've been in that same situation before. Just 3 years ago, I was still doing gig work. I was still, a little spoiled from the pandemic relief funds. I was getting that PUA because, again, I was doing that DoorDash and Uber and shit from 2019 to like 2021, 2022. You get what I'm saying? So I know how it is. I know how it is. It was convenient. You could be your own boss, quote unquote, make money on your own time. Okay, cool. That was attractive. But in the grand scheme of things, you're not really making really money when you factor in maintenance and factor in taxes and all this other shit that you got to pay. That's cool. I was on YouTube, nigga. I love researching. I love learning new things. So I'm on I'm on YouTube. I came across a Max Maher video. Some of y'all might know who that is. White dude, long hair. At least he had long hair at the time. I'm not sure. I haven't watched one of his videos in quite some time. But long story short, it was a video about 10 ways or 10 skills you can learn in order to make pretty much a large sum of money. So one of the things he listed was the Google IT support certificate. So I'm like, I kind of like computers and shit like that. I always kind of wanted to do IT, so I got into that. Let's just say 3 years later, I'm in the tech field, bro. I'm an IT administrator right now, bro. I got several IT certifications, including the A+ certification from CompTIA, as well as the Security Plus. I'm actually going to be getting my Microsoft Azure Cloud certification shortly. And I might get one, not even might, I am getting one this month. The AZ900 Azure Fundamental certification. Yes, sir, because I'm trying to fast track my way to the bag, bro. Again, I'm fast tracking my way to the bag. I'm speed running to the bag. I'm also learning Python right now, bro. Also learning Python. I done built several programs. I'm continuing to learn. I'm continuously learning on my own. I'm an autodidact. So I'm constantly learning on my own volition. I'm not going to school to do this. I'm not enrolling in courses, bro. I'm so fucking hungry, bro. I'm getting this shit on my own, bro. I'm buying books to learn this information, bro. I'm breaking shit and I'm rebuilding it, nigga. That's how you learn, bro. You gotta dive straight into that water and learn, nigga. You can't be fretting and twiddling your thumbs and pacing back and forth, bro. You just gotta get in there and get it. You gotta get in there and get it, like Robert Greene said, bro. You gotta put yourself on death's ground. Sometimes you gotta put your back against that wall, bro. You gotta put your back against the wall, so you have no choice but to perform. That's where I'm at with it, man. I want this shit so bad, bro. I'm gonna put in every ounce of my strength and energy in order to accomplish it. That's just what I'm on. 20K is just the beginning. 50K is next. 100K is next. Maxing out our 401Ks is next. That 2,300 limit on the 401K contribution, we maxing that out. I got to do the calculations. I don't know if that's going to be next year or not, but we're going to be contributing more into our 401K. And if you don't have a 401K, you need to be getting one. That's free money. The job I'm at now, they will literally match half of my contribution. It's a 50% match. It's literally free money. So let's just say I put in $200 each pay period. My job will literally add $100 on top of that every pay period. It's literally free money. You literally getting a 50% return on whatever you're contributing. That's literally free money, bro. So let's just say I contribute $5,000 into my 403B, right? My job is literally giving me a free $2,500 on top of that. Same thing goes with the 401K. If I'm contributing $2,300, they giving me half of that. You do the math on that. Math ain't necessarily my strong suit. Nigga like me need a calculator. So I'm just saying, bro, we maxing that out, nigga. We getting even more money on the back end. So in addition to that 50K that we just saving off the strength, we also getting what we getting from our investments. You get what I'm saying? Everything is just compounding on top of each other. In the span of 2 to 3 years, nigga, we gonna be so motherfucking up, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I wish I thought about this shit earlier, bro. I could have been having by the time I was 25. But hey, it is what it is. At least we here, right? At least we here. Better late than ever, right? So that's what all this is about, man. This 20K ain't just to say 20K, just to say that you 20K, then when the new year come, you just go out there and blow it. That ain't what this shit is about, bro. We thinking about legacy. We thinking about the estate. We thinking about a family compound. That's what we thinking about, man. That's what we thinking about, bro. We deferring gratification right now so we can have everything we ever wanted just in the span of a couple years. You don't necessarily have to be a millionaire to have everything that you want. You just got to make the right choices in order to build wealth and have the skills that constantly acquires resources. Eventually, you will get to that million because, you know, your net worth explodes after you hit 100K. All we got to do is just get to the 100K. Then after that, it goes up exponentially, that exponential growth. But if you trying to make plays with $100, $50, petty shit, probably ain't going to work out for you. Trust me, I've been there. All the young nigga shit you can think about, trust me, I done done it. I done been there. So I know how you think, bro. I know how you think. Really, you're not thinking wrong because you're trying to get to it. But, bro, we got to think of a better avenue to get to it. Got to do this shit the right way. Might be a little bit slower, but hey, we gonna get there. We gonna get there, man. We gonna get there. That 20K, we gonna look into the credit. We gonna fix the credit situation. If you got any outstanding balances, you got any collections, go ahead and handle that, man. At least pay it down significantly. Let's improve that credit score, man, so we can have better interest rates on whatever we trying to do. If you are trying to get a new whip, instead of paying a fucking 10% interest rate, the interest rate might be $4. When you go put down on that crib, you ain't got no outrageous interest rate. It's a lower interest rate because your relationship with the bank is no longer tattered. It's no longer frayed and fucked up because you put in the work to pay your debts like you supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Because relief probably ain't coming no time soon, bro. We can't wait on that. So in the meantime, we got to do whatever the hell we got to do to present ourselves in the best light. If you feel like you need to go buy a trade line, shit, go ahead. With that 20K, now you got the money. Somebody offering a trade line for $300? Shit, put your money on it. If it's guaranteed to raise your credit score up to like a 650 and above, nigga, go ahead. But don't do it just to do it, nigga. If you know you finna go try to go sign a lease on something, then yeah, nigga, do it strategically. So yeah, like, hey, I got this on my credit profile. Fuck with me. It's all strategy, man. It's all strategy, bro. We just got to strategize on how to get to this bag, bro. And 20K, it will provide you the freedom and the cushion to be able to actually strategize. Can't strategize with $1,000. What the fuck can you do with that? What the fuck can you do with that? Shit, I feel like every day costs $1,000. So come on, man. We gotta think bigger than that, bro. As soon as you get a stack, you blow it. We ain't doing that shit no more, bro. We ain't doing that shit no more, bro. Like I say, it's like I said before. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Point blank period. If you can't get that shit on discount, you don't need to worry about it. Disdain things you cannot have. Disdain things that you cannot have. Just because you got the money in your account, nigga, don't mean you can afford it. Just because them Jordans $250 and you got $500 don't mean you can afford it. Don't mean you can afford it. Change your mindset, man. Change your mindset. Prioritize the bread, bro. Prioritize the motherfucking bread, bro. Give yourself some milestones. When you reach the milestones, then you can reward yourself because you got to celebrate the small victories or else you're just going to get burnt out on the way to 20K. Like, for instance, I celebrated myself on my birthday for all my hard work and shit. That's cool, but I had to get right back to it, bro. I can't fall into the trap of, I need to keep constantly rewarding myself. You can't do that. It's a delicate balance that you got to achieve here. If you can speed run to that 20K without necessarily taking a break to celebrate yourself, cool. But if you feel like you're going to burn out or if you feel like, God damn, bro, this shit getting tedious, then nigga, take that little break and reward yourself and get right back to it. That's okay. That's okay. Just remember, nigga, you got to get right back on that horse. So that's what we on, man. That's what we on, bro. And don't be discouraged if you don't make it to that 20K by the end of the year. Nigga, you still got to make it to it, bro. The time don't stop just because the year changed. Nigga, we still to it. Nigga, as long as you get there. You need to be trying to get there as soon as possible, nigga, but as long as you get there. And we gonna hold you accountable. What we doing, man? Y'all get in with me, bro. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. You already know what I'm doing, bro. You already know what I'm on. What you on, bro? What struggles you got going on, bro? What's preventing you from saving money? What's preventing you from getting to the bag, bro? We can resolve that, nigga. Any problem can be resolved. Any problem can be changed, nigga. Nigga, we can handle that. Hey, let me know, man. Type it up in the comments, man. Y'all fuck with me. Get in with me. What we doing?